Hi students, welcome to the Saint Tutorial YouTube channel. Today we are going to discuss about the digestion of proteins in the 7th session. So before we are going to start the protein digestion, we have to know what is protein it is. So in our daily life we will take number of food items, but in that food items we have mainly have 4 types: proteins, vitamins, carbohydrates, and lipids or fats. So we have to understand what is the digestion of the proteins first. So actually, what is the protein source of food? That is the important question. It means we have to understand the question first, then answer is easy. So early born child takes milk. So it is a protein, first protein, and pulses are the proteins, and meat, fish, these are the high rich proteins. So depending on the food nature, the digestion types are different. I have told you in the last videos. So protein is some complex food material. It takes some complex process to digest. So I watched so many videos in the YouTube and in the classes also. Teachers make so means so problematic to understand the protein digestion, but it's very easy to understand by simple flow chart. I am going to explain it is in the very simple manner as per the SSC board blueprint. It is enough. We need to make any mess with the protein digestion. So protein digestion starts in the stomach. Everyone knows digestion begins at the mouth. It moves to the esophagus along from the stomach, but starts from the stomach. So we have discussed with the stomach. So after achieving the food, it comes to the bowl, comes as a bolus to the esophagus. From the esophagus, it fills in the stomach. Stomach is a sac-like structure. So in the begins stomach, in the stomach there is a hydrochloric acid. So there is one enzyme, pepsinogen, means inactive form of the enzyme. All gens pros as inactive forms. We will see the gen and pro. So begins in the stomach. So there will be a hydrochloric acid along with the pepsinogen. This pepsinogen becomes active by hydrochloric acid. Without hydrochloric acid, it is a inactive form, means it's never starts its function. So in the stomach there is release of hydrochloric acid and pepsinogen. This pepsinogen becomes the pepsin and converts the food items into polypeptides. It is a simple form, and these polypeptides converts into the amino acids. Simple it is, but it's not enough in the stomach. It leads to the small intestine. When food moves to the small intestine, between the small intestine and the stomach there is a pancreas, one gland. It releases the chymotrypsin. It converts into the trypsin. It makes the polypeptides into the amino acids. So digestion of proteins takes place in the stomach and also in the small intestine. It's very simple it is. Again I am repeating you. Starts at the stomach with the hydrochloric acid and pepsinogen. This pepsinogen becomes active with the hydrochloric acid and starts work as a pepsin. The food materials cuts into the small polypeptides, and after it moves to the small intestine is called duodenum, and pancreas releases the chymotrypsin and trypsin. That polypeptides convert into the amino acids. That amino acids mix into the bloodstream by the microvilli, which are present in the small intestine. It enough. Very simple it is. As simple as very it is. But who are the kids? Early kids. I told you that milk is the first protein. So only 2-3 years babies can release the pro-renin enzyme. I told you pro or gen are the inactive forms. It becomes renin in the stomach and converts the milk into the casein. There is a protein called casein in the milk, mother's milk. Converts the milk into the casein and mixes it into the bloodstream. See how much easy it is. Let's see by sentence. So in this form we cannot able to write in the exam. This is for only understanding. Let's see the answer. Protein digestion takes place in the stomach and duodenum. It means small intestine. Small intestine. So very simple it is. We have to keep in mind the stomach and small intestine protein digestion takes place. Three main enzymes brings out protein digestion. So we have to remember this three enzymes name. Pepsin secreted by the stomach. Pepsin secreted by the stomach. Trypsin and chymotrypsin secreted by the pancreas. I have told you now in the flow chart. That is it is. Only three enzymes and two parts. Stomach and small intestine. Pepsin, chymotrypsin and trypsin. Three enzymes. Very simple it is. We could not make any mess or very confusion. Don't make like a complex concept. It's a very easy concept. And these enzymes break down food into polypeptides that are then broken down by the various exopeptides and polypeptides into amino acids. I told you now that polypeptides converts into the amino acids. Amino acids mix into the bloodstream. The finally amino acids are absorbed into bloodstream through the small intestine. See how much easy it is. But as per the 10th class exam, it is enough. Try to understand word by word. Mainly, protein digestion takes place in the stomach. In the stomach. In the stomach, hydrochloric acid and pepsinogen. Pepsinogen, only gen. We have to, without any doubt, gen. It gives pepsin. That's why I written only gen. It gives pepsin. That pepsin can make the polypeptides. Polypeptides. These polypeptides moves into the small intestine or duodenum. These polypeptides moves to the small intestine, but in the pancreas it releases the chymotrypsin and trypsin. Chymo plus trypsin. These two can convert these polypeptides into the amino acids. Amino acids mix into the bloodstream. Over. Within 2-3 sentences, that concept is clear. See, begins in the stomach, hydrochloric acid and pepsinogen. These two combination can make the pepsin and converts food items into the polypeptides. These polypeptides move to the small intestine. On the way to the small intestine, from the pancreas, it releases the chymotrypsin and trypsin. These enzymes can convert the polypeptides into the amino acids. These amino acids mix into the bloodstream. Very simple it is. Now, however, for the last English grammar practice session, we have to begin again. I think today is the last session for the prepositions. So 7 days enough to practice the simple concept of the prepositions. I am repeating you again. You must take one paper and pen along while watching, and you have to note down the clear answer or pause the video and write all the concepts. Now let's start the grammar practice session. So first one, protein digestion takes place in the stomach and small intestine. In this sentence, protein digestion takes place the stomach and small intestine. Is there any sense? There is no sense by the absence of this single word, that is in. So preposition is a word which makes complete meaning by its position before the noun or before the pronoun or before the subject or before the object of the sentence. So stomach and small intestine are the object. So before the object there is a in word placed. It is giving complete sense. That's why it is a preposition. In. What is in? When it is totally covered, it is a small intestine. It is a J-like structure, stomach. So in the stomach or in the in, it means in means in. Into means which is coming from outside to inside, is called into. Now pepsin secreted by the stomach. By means by one agent, by the stomach, by the stick, by the phone, by the stone, with help of some others. So pepsin secreted by stomach. If I remove this word by, there is no meaning. Pepsin secreted the stomach. Is there any sense? Pepsin secreted the stomach. There is no meaning. When we added the by word, it is giving sense. Pepsin secreted by the stomach. Are you getting my point? Trypsin and chymotrypsin secreted by the pancreas. Again, by means by one agent. By whom? Here pancreas. So trypsin and chymotrypsin secreted the pancreas, means no sense. But we are adding simple word before the object. Most of the prepositions are placed before the object only. But when we write in sentence in the subjective case or objective case, it comes before the subject. But most of the cases, the preposition comes before the object form only. Enzymes break down food into polypeptides. So these are the food material which we are taking: chapati, roti, rice, or meat, fish. It comes as a bolus to the stomach. It is the first step. This bolus can converted into the polypeptides, means small particles, nothing but very small particles, nanoparticles. That is called polypeptides. Into this big molecules convert into the small molecule. That is called into, changing the position. Polypeptides converts into the amino acids, means into juice, like a very juice, converts into juice. Amino acids into one form to another form is called into. Here we are using the prepositions. Amino acids are absorbed into bloodstream. So we are using again into. Amino acids are coming into the from out to inside, into bloodstream. See how much clear it is. Again I am reminding you, preposition is a word which gives complete meaning to the sentence by its position. Most of the case we are getting in front of the object. In, by, into. So thank you for watching video. Do subscribe.